What women bring to the table has been misunderstood. People have reduced it to look, domestic labor, and being easy and agreeable. But feminine value is energetic leadership. It doesn't compete with masculinity, it activates it. And we're going to explain to you what all that means before you get all mad like, what the hell are they talking about feminine, masculine energy?
Girl, let's just listen.
Okay.
Before we get into it, I'm Cheryl.
And I'm Mel, and you're watching Remy TV, where we do all things self-development and teach you how to level up in life, love, and relationships. So make sure that you are subscribed because we are on the road to 10K subscribers. So make sure you become a Remy Rebel today. So let's get into it.
So I feel like a lot of women don't realize, all those times when you're in a relationship with a guy and he's going through things and you're there for him like, baby, you got it, baby. I believe in you. Don't ever stress. Like, I know everything's going to work out for us. And he gets all that confidence and he's like slowly back to becoming himself again. That is a gift. That is something you are providing in the relationship.
Yep. That, my ladies, is called being an emotional anchor. Men are not that vulnerable. And when it comes to friendships, men do not get deep and vulnerable with their friends. When they are in a relationship, they save all of that for you. So that alone should tell you that you have the value, because no one else is able to bring that out of them because they simply can't. Unless it's with a woman.
Yes, a woman they trust.
And you provide the emotional anchoring, provide emotional space. He gets to unload on you. You make it feel better. You make him feel like he has direction. Mm-hmm. You make him feel confident. You make him feel like he has a way of making this better.
Yeah. You literally kind of open his pathways to seeing that things are possible. So why wouldn't you think that that's a really important gift that you're offering?
I think that girls misinterpret that as just, they always say things like, that's just what I'm supposed to do in a relationship.
But that's something you are also bringing to the table.
Yeah, you are being an emotional support for someone.
You didn't have to be. You could have been just not there for him. You could not care. And there's women that do that. But you being that for him is something that you are contributing. Just like he do certain things where well, that's what a man's supposed to do. You say that too. But he's providing that as well because he knows that he has a partnership with you. And that's how things come together.
Okay.
So women are really good at being the vision board, basically the visionary in the relationship. So if he has certain ideas, he can't fully see a proper picture, and he may tell it to you and you're like, oh my god, I can see it perfectly, and you're like describing it kind of. If he talks about wanting a store or something, a business of his, and you start saying, oh my god, you could do this, oh my god, and you could do that, and this is what your logo would be, that could make him be like, oh my god, you just kind of ignited that passion even more for me to want to even expand on this idea. So it's just a lot. We're very good at seeing the bigger picture, and you can propel his purpose even further.
If you guys watch Emily in Paris, Emily is exactly what we are talking about. Think about how she made Marcello see his career and see all the steps. She made him see he could be a designer. She basically inspired everything to make this man now the CEO of Muratori. Could he have done that without Emily? I think the fuck not. A lot of men actually use women for this, which is why it's something you also need to hold close to you. Stop not seeing it as a value. If you guys watch Summer House, I'm telling you right now, Kyle stayed with Amanda / trapped Amanda because Amanda made Loverboy what it is today. Without his woman,
he filled in the lines. He had an idea. She's the one who created the coloring, the way it looks.
Yes, everything.
He did not have that natural knack because men tend to not have that. It's very
Women
rare.
can create identity to something that just has an outline. We will now give it an entire color. Like they say, when a woman moves into a man's house, you decorate it, you add personality. The guy always says she adds the personality to it. Yeah, because he doesn't have one. Okay.
And yeah, that's actually low-key another gift. Any home a man has, women bring the emotional temperature to it. We literally add the warmth into the room, just like we add a vision to everything that they have in terms of ideas.
But think about it. Warmth from women goes a long way, and it's not really seen as valuable, more like it's owed. The holidays, someone made a great point that the holidays are only holiday cheer because of women.
It took me 32 hours to make this entire Christmas dinner by myself. This might have been the biggest night of my entire life.
Women are going around doing the holiday singing, the baking, the bringing everyone together, the cooking,
the clothes, the makeup, like
the cheer that you're describing
is what we literally bring when we wear our ribbons in our hair, and like we love the different red colors.
Yeah, like think about the holidays. Women are the reason the holidays are holiday cheer.
The food,
the warmth that you are bringing to the holidays, the warmth of the decor. Are things getting decorated if the girls aren't doing it?
No, they can't even fathom even knowing how to make the decoration look good.
And men will say in their homes that the holiday season, when their wives pass, they say their homes don't look the same anymore during the holidays. Things are just dead. That is proof that you literally you bring the light right back.
Yeah, and that's another gift. We bring life force into things, not only into humans, into things, homes, energy in a room. And that gets to my next point. An important gift is we are like the social currency for men. We bring life into a room. When we are in a room, we are the ones where people tend to gravitate to us. We are the temperature even in the room. We are creating the vibe.
You'll notice.
We're the listeners. We're everything. We're funny.
Social currency. This is something a lot of women do not understand. A guy will be with you simply because you are that bitch. Like, if he may not even be that into you. Like, you may not be his physical type, but if you're the public eye's physical type,
or you're a social butterfly.
You're a social butterfly. He's gonna put you on his arm because suddenly he's cool because he was able to pull you.
It makes him look better when you're this glowing thing next to him. They're gonna attribute your glow to him. They're gonna be like, wow, like if she's that amazing, he must be really great. How'd he get her?
You'll notice he loves to flaunt and walk around in big rooms. He loves when everyone turns to look over and look at him.
It actually boosts their confidence.
Yes.
It makes them stand taller in a room when they have a woman that can like really have everyone's eyes on her and leading the room naturally.
What do you mean? What do you bring to the table? You literally bring an ego boost and make people think he's interesting and cool and more respected just because you're next to him, and you're wondering what you bring to the table.
Like, are you insane? And the fact that you think you deserve to be paying 50-50. I already listened over 5 different things you bring to the table energetically alone into a man's life, and you think you should provide financially?
Like we don't even need to get into the whole childbearing of it all for those who actually want to have children or have had children.
Putting your life at risk over and over again.
You have a portal between your legs. What do you bring to the table?
You're literally continuing his legacy. Without you, his legacy can't continue on, and you wonder what you bring to the table. He has no legacy without you.
He actually doesn't know how to make decisions without you. Do you know how many people can confidently talk about how, oh, my boyfriend doesn't know what to do or how to dress or what to eat that day without my input? And you want to know what you bring to... First of all, that's crazy. You shouldn't be acting like your man is your son. But it will be the same...
Women do this, and that's the problem.
But it will be the same girl who does all of that who genuinely then thinks she still has to pay halvesies. Like, that's crazy. You need to start waking up.
We are the emotional leaders, we are the ones who create the temperature, the warmth, the everything. And we are the ones who naturally have intuition. Men do not have the intuition we have, quite literally. But the men's role is to lead structure, to execute, to provide, to protect. You guys need to understand, this is not competition. We are a partnership. It is a dynamic, and once you get that, you would never think your man. You should never think you're competing. You should never
that's
be
weird.
Trying to take the bill at the table. You would know you already provided your part, so he should gladly pick up his part. Period.
So I need you guys to come into the comment section right now and write something else you bring to the table. Maybe it's not something like this. Like, tell me something that you know you bring to the table. Like, you are so good at giving pep talks. If you bring that to the table, come tell me.
Or what men constantly say you do for them, or some men haven't let you go because of something you brought to the table.
And you know how many women I've seen comments say men have always said I'm their life force, or I put energy into them. They out here sucking your battery dry, and you wondering what you bring to the table. They're literally using you as an outlet.
That's what I gladly take from men, because I know I bring them joy by being in their lives. So when they are giving me things, I know it's because I did something good for them, and I never question it. Not one time. And you shouldn't either.
Exactly. So make sure that you like,
comment,
share,
and subscribe
to the Remy Diaries, aka Remy TV, your favorite YouTube streaming network, where you'll never want to change the channel. Bye.